Welcome back to BuzzTV Network News. I'm Jeff Voegele with This Week in Review. Our news analysis brings us to President Trump's weekend rally. By all accounts, it was a disaster. You've got to feel a little bit sorry for President Trump right now. He had a really rough week last week. A couple of decisions at the Supreme Court that went against his administration. Book by John Bolton, we'll talk about that more. It just seems like everything went wrong for this rally over the weekend. And as human beings, we should have a little bit of compassion, whether you are pro-Donald Trump or opposed to Donald Trump. You must feel a little bit of compassion for the president. This is not the weekend he was hoping for. First, they picked the wrong weekend. It was Juneteenth weekend, celebrating the end of slavery, and probably not the best choice of weekends for the president to hold his first rally in 3 months. Then they picked the wrong city, Tulsa, which 99 years ago was the site of the worst racial massacre in U.S. history. A disastrous location considering all of the elements that are going on right now across the country with the Black Lives Matter movement so prominent right now. It just was the wrong weekend and the wrong city and the wrong timing also with regard to the coronavirus right now peaking in 24 states across the country, including Oklahoma, including Tulsa. And so it was also maybe just the wrong message for the country right now. It wasn't intended to bring the country together. The speech was political and divisive and bad planning. They had 1 million requests for tickets. The campaign acknowledges that between 300,000 and 400,000 of those requests were fraudulent. A lot of TikTok users. But they knew that. They knew that ahead of time. Well, that leaves 600,000, supposedly, who requested tickets. Out of that 600,000, they were expecting 10% of that. They were expecting 60,000 to come to the rally. 20,000 inside, 19,000 to be exact, and another 40,000 in the overflow area outside where both Vice President Pence and President Trump would both appear. Only 6,000 people showed up. The arena was 2/3 empty. There was nobody at the outdoor area. They had to take everything apart that was outdoors, and you actually saw them dismantling it prior to the president's speech. So maybe we should all just lighten up a little bit and give the president a little breathing room here. It was not a good weekend for him. And he's a great entertainer. He loves to entertain. Most of his career has been in the business of entertaining people in one form or another. And he's a great storyteller. He loves to tell his stories. So maybe we should just ease off a little bit on the president. He had a good time. The people that did go to it enjoyed the rally. So that's enough, I think, for us to take out of it, with the exception of the messaging regarding coronavirus. which is completely opposite of what all health officials are recommending. For the president to discourage testing, for the president to discourage wearing masks, is contrary to the public health. So hopefully in the weeks ahead, the president will change his messaging. Attorney General Bill Barr, John Bolton, and reactions on the Treasure Coast, all when we come back. Don't go away.